Hey House Amigos, Miss Lee Martinez here, and this week we are going to be learning about structures. So I have on my Keith Haring Statue of Liberty shirt right now, and I hope that you guys are doing well, and I hope that you guys have been having fun with the project so far. This week we're going to do something a little bit different, okay? So you can either create a structure out of items you have around your house. You can either draw a structure on a piece of paper or any item that you have you can draw on, or you can do a Google drawing of a structure, which I have a video on my website that you guys can see as well. All right, so make sure you check out that video if you want to learn how to do Google drawing. All right, the video is like 14 minutes. But it shows you how you get into your Google Classroom, how to find out how to create a Google drawing, and then it shows you how to use all the tools in there, and then it also shows you how to turn it in as your assignment, okay? So check that video out, especially if you want to learn how to do Google drawings, okay? Each week, if you would rather do your assignment in Google Drawings, that is fine as well. Or, like I did, I'm going to show you all three, all right? So the first thing that I'm going to discuss with you guys is the items that I used for my 3D structure. So my 3D structure, of course, is the one that I'm going to build and show you. I'm not using any tape. I'm not using any glue. I am just trying to balance out my materials to create my structure, all right? And the first item that I use items that I recycle here at home to take to school. And one of those items is toilet paper rolls. All right, I collect these. A lot of you use them in your free time to build, or some of you use them in your projects. So toilet paper rolls is one of the items I'm using in my structure. Another item I'm using in my structure is paper towel rolls. So just a little bit bigger than the toilet paper rolls, and these will create height in my project. All right, and then something else I used, which you guys should be saving, because you guys can use these to draw on, and you can use these to like I'm using to build with my structure, is like when you're finished with your cereal or pasta or anything like that, save your boxes, because the inside is this really light color, and it's good to draw on, and especially if you don't have a lot of paper at home or you're running out of paper, save your boxes and things and you can draw on those. But I'm going to be using mine. I cut up my cereal box. I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to use pieces of it to use in my structure, okay? So you guys can use things at home like your toys, right? So some of you might have Legos, the Lincoln Logs, wood blocks, those magnetic tiles, Jenga, the game Jenga. You can use even that to create a structure, all right? So right here, I'm gonna show you how I created my structure. All right, first I wanna show you I have all my material here. Like I said, I'm just using paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls, and then I've already cut up my Cheerio box into different sizes. All right, I'm going to start with this piece. It's the back of the box for my base. I always like to have a base when I'm making a structure. All right, so we're gonna start with all this stuff, okay? Okay, so what I'm gonna start with here is going to be the back of the cereal box. I'm gonna use this as the base. So it's gonna go on the bottom, and I'm going to get 4 toilet paper rolls, and I'm going to place 2 like this, and then 2 right behind each of them. Okay, so right now it looks like this. There's 4 pieces, okay, for the bottom. Then I'm going to get one of the pre-cut pieces that I have, and I'm going to place it right on top. So it's a little short, so I'm gonna scoot these in a little bit. So I'm gonna put this, place it right on top, and those will hold it up. So my piece is going to be all about balancing, okay? How can I balance it and make sure it stands? So I'm gonna get 4 more. And then I'm going to get the next pre-cut piece and lay it right on top again, okay? Then I'm gonna continue that pattern, 4, and then I'm going to start building around my structure, kind of like a perimeter, like a gate, like fencing it in. So I'm gonna do the 4 corners on the outside. Okay, 3, 4. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna build more here with the paper towel rolls, but I have to find one that is flat. So this one's nice and flat, whereas this side kind of is bumpy. So I'm gonna use the flat side, and I'm going to place it right next to those and hope it doesn't fall. So mine right now is all about balancing. Okay, let me find another good one. This one's pretty good, nice and round on both sides. So again, place it here, perfect. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue the bottom before I mess with this anymore. Add a couple here. I'm going to add one here and here, just to add more around my edges, okay? So, I have some more pre-cut pieces from my cereal box, and I'm just going to use these for details, just to add different shapes in there. Right now we have a bunch of cylinder shapes, so now I'm gonna add in like almost a triangular shape, okay? So I'm gonna put those there, just lay them right on top. Hope it doesn't fall and knock everything down. And I'm just gonna do that to the 4 corners, all right? Because what I'm gonna do here in between, and I will show you around in just a minute. I'm gonna put this in between to kind of connect them. And I'm not gluing anything, I'm just putting pieces down, all right? And for my final touches, I'm gonna use what I have left. This is where I'm kind of nervous. I don't want it to fall. So I'm gonna go in here and add 4 more on top of these and finish it all with this on the top. This is the last trick. Yay. Okay, so there is my structure. I will take you on a little tour around it, and then I will take a picture of it. Okay, here is the structure. I'm gonna walk around it to show you guys. It's like 1, 2, about 4 stories. 4 stories tall with the toilet paper rolls. You can hear my dog sniffing. Here's the back of my structure. It's like a little, looks like a little castle. Looks like a little castle. There we go. Side view. All right. Now you can color, like if you got a bunch of toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls, if you wanted to do yours, you can actually color yours. But I wanted to leave mine just the colors that they are so that I can reuse them for something else. All right, now that you saw my structure, I'm going to post some pictures in here of some structures that I found online, some things that you guys might have at your house, you know, like I mentioned, the Legos, the blocks, the cubes, things like that that you guys can build with. Think about other things. You can build with books. You can build with boxes if you want something really big. And then, of course, when you're done building, take a picture of it and upload it into Google Classroom so that I can see it and I can post it on Twitter, all right? And something else you guys can do if you don't want to build a structure out of the materials you have, you can make just a regular drawing. So I made a drawing, a simple drawing of a house, just like this. And you guys can do something like that. A house is a structure. Think about different types of structures. You can even create your own structures, maybe futuristic style if you want, outer space, okay? And then, of course, there is the Google drawing that you guys can do as well. I did all three just to show you guys examples. You can do all three. You can choose one. You can do two. However you want to do it is fine with me. So make sure that when you're done with this video, I want you guys to look at the other video I posted. It's a read aloud. It's called Iggy Peck Architect, and I usually read it to kinder, sometimes first grade. So most of you have probably heard it. It is a great book, and it really shows how he builds different things out of different materials as well. So that might help you with some of your ideas. All right, and then after you check out the read aloud, then go on and watch the Google, how to draw in Google Classroom. Look at that video. That way you guys can see how I'm drawing in there and how to save it and all that. All right. Well, good luck this week. I hope you guys have fun, and I will see you guys next time.